Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Wisdom Bytes. I am Muneera, Assistant Professor in English. Today I came with few tips that will be useful for our student viewers. As the exams are appearing, definitely without their knowledge, a kind of fear might have entered their mind. That is called the exam fear. So here I am with few tips to tell you how to tackle this exam fear. And the first and the foremost point I would like to make here is the preparation is the key. The more you prepare, the less will be your fear. The less you prepare, the more fear will definitely attack you. Now the question comes, how to practice? So here there are few tips that will help you to practice or prepare for your exam. The first one is early practice. Start preparing early. That will help you to cover all the important topics, and you can avoid that last minute cramming. Well in advance, start preparing for your exam. Then the second point is, once you receive a timetable, then you will be knowing when will be your exam, and few subjects may be quite easy for you and few subjects may be difficult for you, but actually there is nothing called a difficult subject, but it's up to the student. So what you can do is, based on your preference, maybe according to your timetable, you can divide, you can have a study plan and stick to the plan. Work on it. Definitely you will never be having any kind of fear during your exam. And at the same time, you can revise your old question paper. If you have any practical papers, work on the problems, and all this will help you to improve your confidence and it will eliminate your exam fear. And one more important thing, every student should know how to manage stress and anxiety. So it has become quite common that students face a kind of stress and they will be anxious during exam. So how we can overcome this? Even this is not really a big deal at all. If you really have a habit of doing meditation, taking deep breath, or involving yourself in the exercises, having good meal, all these will help you to control your anxiety and stress. What generally students do during exam is, without their knowledge, they will be having a kind of anxiousness and stress, and because of that they will they'll skip their meals and they won't focus on their exercises, and all this will add on to their stress and anxiety. So you need to understand the importance of healthy diet during exams. If you fail to take enough food, definitely your energy will not support you during your exams, however well prepared you are. So that you need to know how to manage your stress and anxiety during exams. Then on the top of this, on the day of exam, there are certain things which you can do and that will help you to remove the fear from you. Reach the exam venue early. Then take deep breath. Stay calm. You will get enough time to go through the question paper, try to understand or recall the answers whichever you have already been studied. And the most important part is, you know that you will be having 2 hours or 3 hours to write your exam. So well in advance, you can allot time to each question. Why I am telling this is, most of the students come to us telling that, "Ma'am, I didn't get time to attempt the last question." But you know, you will be having only 2 or 3 hours and you will be getting these number of questions and these many marks are awarded to each question. So accordingly, well in advance, you have a time allocation for each question. For example, if you have a 10 marks question, you decide maybe 10 minutes, or based on the number of questions you are going to attempt, you should know within how many minutes you are going to answer this particular question. If you follow that during the exam, in the exam hall, definitely at the end you will get at least 10 to 15 minutes to recheck the answers you have been written. So this is the very important thing every student should follow during their exam. allocate time to each question and stick to that and go ahead with this. Apart from all this, you need to sleep well, get enough sleep. So few students, what they are doing is they won't be preparing well in advance, and they'll start preparing for the exam. If the exam is tomorrow, the previous day they will start preparing, and the whole day they will be studying. There will be no sleep till morning, they'll be studying. And in that case, what happens is in the morning, even if they study well also, they won't be having the energy to write. And this sleep, every human being, they need at least 6 hours sleep. If you study whole night without sleeping, that will definitely affect you adversely in the exam hall. So every student should get enough sleep during the exams. You should follow healthy diet, and you should know how to remain calm during the exam. This will definitely help you to eliminate the exam fear that the students generally have.